Ciao a tutti, bentornati sul canale nox666us. Partiamo con la live di stasera e andiamo avanti da dove avevamo lasciato. Scusate per oggi pomeriggio, ma ho avuto tanti quei rompicoglioni oggi che è stata una cosa incredibile. Quindi io direi di incominciare subito e si parte.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Ok, qui dove sono? Ah sì, ero qua, ok. Che cazzo comunque io? Boh, questi qui mi hanno abbandonato. Vabbè. Volevo vedere una cosa qua. Cos'è questo? Carne di lupo mannaro. Per completare una missione. Ah, sta a vedere che mi serve questa. Qui c'è la maschera, ok. Sta a vedere che adesso l'ho capita, quella del lupo mannaro. Sì, ma io come torno indietro da qua? Che cazzo. Ah, sempre in punti di merda. Vai, cavallo. No, Uma per ora non mi interessa, voglio finire quello del lupo mannaro, che devo vedere dov'è. Nei panni del lupo, via. Questo lupo mi ha già rotto le palle a 2000, a cagare. Quanti lupi. Allora, innanzitutto cerchiamo di andare da un'altra parte e segniamo qua. Qui devo andare, tutto dritto, ok. Ah, quello era quello alto, sì, sì, me lo ricordo. Dovrei essere arrivato al punto. Sono 3 miliardi di scale. Senti, cavallo, qua te mi fai venire l'ansia, quindi vado a piedi. Allora, dov'è che era il lupo mannaro del cazzo? Qua. Ok. Dobbiamo rifare sempre il solito giro di merda. Di qua. Poi adesso non mi ricordo più. Ah! No, non era di lì. Oh, che palle. Era di qua forse. Ma perché va da un'altra parte? Allora, in teoria è qua. Su, guardiamo un attimo che non mi ricordo proprio un cazzo, ragazzi. Devo trovare il corso d'acqua. Qui da dove sono entrato, no, era dall'altra parte, però vabbè, è uguale. Sì, qui da dove si entra, ok. Vabbè, sono sceso. Vabbè, ci arriviamo anche da qua, perché proprio la strada non me la ricordo più. Ah, è qua, eccola, eccola, eccola. Sì, 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 sì. Qui c'è il corso d'acqua, esatto. E andiamo dal lupo da Mannaro e ce lo mangiamo vivo. Allora, adesso voglio provare a usare la sua carne, perché mi diceva che serve per una missione, credo che sia quella lì. Allora, innanzitutto voglio bere un po' d'acqua che mi fa riprendere un po' di vita. Poi salvo. Ok. Eccolo lì il lupo mannaro rompicazzo. No, prenditi Igni subito e non rompere le palle. Già andato giù?
Here we are again.
Grande Pino!
Or release me!
Nutri. Allora, devo trovare la carne e dove cazzo la trovo? Qua, eccola che non la vedevo. Adesso te la do tutta, sta cazzo di merda che hai. E questa cos'è? Carne putrefatta, no, quella lì la tengo io. Poi la distruggo. A posto.
Have a bite of this. Ought to lift the curse.
Said the same. Last you were here.
Relax. This is different. This'll work.
Better be true, or I'll rip you, shred you. Ah! What did you do?
That was your own flesh. As far as I know, curse doesn't allow for that.
Oh, son, you tricked me, deceiver!
Hardly. Wanted me to lift the curse? Well, you're welcome.
Sì! Ce l'ho fatta. Dov'è? Non c'era qualcosa da prendere, non ha lasciato niente, sto stronzo. Vabbè, non c'è niente. Oh, finalmente, completata. Mamma mia, veramente pesante questa missione. Veramente scioccante. Non ne potevo più, dai, via da questo posto maledetto. Adesso mi dirà che è chiuso. Ah. Di qua. Allora, Pino, che si dice? Ah, è qua. A dove dovevo andare? Di qua. Ok, andiamo di lì. Ups, sbagliato. Dai, cavallo, sempre in posti di merda appari. E poi sei anche lento. Cazzo, poi inchiodi. Perché salta? Chi ti ha detto di saltare? Mamma mia.
Modern Freyr is patient, but she brooks no insult.
Greetings. What may I help you with this time?
Morkvarg, got a few more questions. Notice I read didn't mention a curse.
All who live here know of it.
Could be, but I'm not from around here.
Archpriestess Ulva cast it bound Morkvarg to the garden for all time. So even...
Never heard of this Morkvarg.
Not the worst man.
Via via, voglio andare veloce, tanto l'ho già ammazzato. E via.
Might have already run into this Morkvarg. He, werewolf?
I know not. I'm afraid I've never seen him.
Shame that. Was hoping you could tell me more about him, help me with my work.
You might speak with Toradar's son, Einar. He saw set.
I'll come for my
But can you?
Morkvarg's gone, for good. Guaranteed, or you'll get your coin back.
I shall hold you to that, Witcher.
Non è che mi abbiano pagato molto.
Grant has love, hatred, and strides obscure.
Qui c'è il cavallo.
Freya, here.
Oh, finalmente almeno l'ho finita sta missione del livello 15. Guarda che era pesante. Allora, innanzitutto cos'è che volevo fare? Sì, perché devo andare là a prendere Uma. Qui ci sono 2 missioni, quasi quasi ci passerei. Dai, andiamo a vedere. Tanto è abbastanza vicino.
Let's go!
Cristo santo, sto cavallo idiota, dai! Ce la fai adesso? Non cavalca. Perché mi rimanda di qua? Ma che palle fa venire? Oh, strana bestia, cos'è? Ma mi prende per il culo? Contatto, usa sempre preso nel luogo dell'attacco. Ma che cazzo me l'ha data sta missione? Adesso arrivo alle missioni così a cazzo. Ah, perché sono passato di qua e ho visto sta roba
Something
qua.
really did tear him to pieces. Not much left. Beast must have dragged the shredded body to the woods.
Qualcos'altro devo scoprire qua.
Looks like blood, but... Red clay. Necker warriors use this clay to mark their position in the pack. Creature leading the Neckers is sentient. Gotta be. Capable of setting primitive traps, at least.
Ok. Dove devo andare? Ah, di qua, devo seguire...
Tracks lead into the woods.
Madonna, si è ingrossata bene la mappa di ricerca.
Found a good place for their nest.
Ecco, salviamo, va. Oh, Madonna. No. Puntaggine è buono. Sì, state pure lì.
Finally, the main nest.
Cazzo, c'ho già la spada rotta. Che palle. Allora, usiamo questo. Di cos'è questo, Principianti. Accetta. E quanto mi ha riparato? 22, pochissimo. Andiamo con questo qua, sempre questo, e vai. Adesso c'ho 100%. Oh. Questi nemici. No, dice che devo cercare qualcos'altro.
Guess I got company.
Ah, pure boss. Oh, la Madonna. Colpo critico. Ammazzato. Già scappato ancora. E mori, Cristo santo, sfigato che non sei altro. Buono, mi piace mutagene. Quanta roba, mamma mia. Vediamo se ci sono dei drop, qui c'è qualcos'altro. Allora guardiamo se c'è qualcosa da raccogliere qua. Oh, di drop c'era tanta roba, Qui però non vedo niente. Vabbè. Riscuoti la ricompensa. So che non l'ho neanche trattata, vabbè. Sei ancora vivo te?
Seems the Neckers have developed an immunity to the toxin. Now the poison protects their nest. Clever.
Vabbè. Anche questa era abbastanza sempliciotta. Più facile quella del lupo mannaro. Vabbè, adesso mi pagheranno un cazzo perché non ho parlato con nessuno. Vabbè. Vai. Via dalle balle. Tutto... Ah no, così quella dei cavalli, ok.
Let's go.
Culo. Frega un cazzo. Andiamo a... Forse qua.
So will you help then?
Killed the beast that was troubling you.
Merciful Freya. Horson's finally dead. Now, tell us, was it a tough fight? Got any wounds need dressing?
No, I'll be all right.
Nothing new to the likes of you. Hard work, witcherin'. All right, your reward. This here's for you.
Thanks. So long.
Bene, poi intanto qui c'è un fabbro.
How can I be of service?
Oddio, ho paura.
Show me what you have.
Allora, cerchiamo di sbattere... buona questa, però fa cagare. Via. Questa... Ok, questa qua è buona, arma d'acciaio, però preferisco tenermi quella da 7, fa solo più 4, però ci metterei 3 rune che non sono male. Vabbè, dai, cominciamo un po' a smontare. Non so neanche quanti soldi ho, 2005, va benissimo. Tanto quella lì la tengo un attimo che non dà fastidio. Non ho più niente qua, ok. No, no, non rimuovere niente e ripara. Sei costato un capitale, ciccio mio. Allora, bottega, quanto la venderei? A 2,68. Ah, la distruggo, vaffanculo. Smonta. Perfetto.
So long.
Bene. Qui c'è un altro che... Ah no, è sempre il solito.
Uncle said folk on the continent got heads like cats.
Allora, guardiamo qui se c'è qualcos'altro da fare di secondarie. Un corno prezioso. Vabbè. Lama di famiglia. Cerca vicino all'obelisco. Pugni furiosi. Gambetto di re. Ah, devo andare qua. E poi devo andare... Far questa qua, sti cazzi, perché è troppo bassa. E basta. Contratti da Witcher cosa avrei? Nel cuore del bosco, contratto ecco lo sposo, contratto porte sbattute. E questi qua sono un po' tanti. Adesso no, vado con la storia principale. Cosa ne dici, Pino? Vado solo a consegnare la quest che ho completato. Se l'ho visto prima. No, qui c'è qualcosa che non va. Questa qua. Vado con la storia principale, no, Pino? Cosa ne dici? O mi metto a fare altre storie? Cioè altre quest secondarie tipo i contratte? No, dimmi te, è uguale per me.
Master Geralt, a guard spotted you from the tower. They said we'd open the gates.
Why was it closed? Is that famous Skellige hospitality?
Me. 'Tis tradition. After the feast, the Jarls will choose the king, so the doors must remain closed. Only the sons and daughters of Skellige may stay in the castle.
Krach make an exception just for me?
All know what you did for Ceres and Hjalmar. Today, you're one of us. Come. Krakow waits.
How's the mood in there?
Calm. Too calm.
How's that?
We've an adage here in Skellige. At a good feast, mead and blood flow in equal measure. Surely you consider this barbaric on the continent, no?
Not sure.
Poi voglio anche mettere un
Sounds
po' i
preferable to
punti,
dull banquets garnished with
perché da
court
un po' che non li
intrigue.
metto.
I've as much right to it as you do.
And I'd expect you to support me, not pinch my allies. If an on crates to wear the crown, it
Should be you, because you've got fur growing on your chin, that it?
show some of your own, and the Jarls just might listen to you.
What your mug smacked? Remember, I was left standing last time we crossed fists.
Yeah? So you'll fight the Vilcards with me? Wonder who'll do better, you or Hjalmar the Giant Slayer?
Ah, stop your shite boasting.
Ceres! Hey! Ah, damn it!
Don't see Krach. You talking to the Jarls?
No, went to his chambers. To prepare your promised reward, no doubt.
If you've a spell witcher, perhaps you'd fancy some fisticuffs with the Vilcards. Loosen up your joints after your journey.
Maybe later.
Io delle balle sfigate che non sai uccidere i giganti.
Greetings, Berna. Feast not to your liking?
This is no feast. It's a farmer's market where votes are bought and sold like sheepskins.
Svanrig is not gonna vie for support.
Baran's son will not haggle for a crown that is his by right.
Far as I know, crown goes to the claimant who gains the most votes.
That is the tradition, but not all traditions are good. The Isle's care should be entrusted to a single family.
What's wrong with voting for your king?
Take a walk. Listen and you'll understand. The claimants already hand out land, promise privileges, titles, favourable judgments. They behave like whores lifting their skirts for every passerby. A king by the grace of votes is no ruler, but a debtor. This must end. We must start by placing Bran's firstborn son on the throne. I hope the Jarls will see the wisdom of it.
Leaving Caer Trolda?
Tomorrow at daybreak. Enjoy yourself, Master Geralt.
May I?
You must even. Come! I've been waiting for you. So, feast to your liking? Any better than your continental balls?
Definitely more to drink.
Ah, there is. Rolled all of it out of my cellars. Double meads, triple, Cintrian plum brandy, a Hackamum spirit that burns the mouth like boiling water. Clan on Crate knows the meaning of hospitality.
Saw you talking to Berna. What about?
Politics. After all, naught else interests her. Wench tried to convince me that we must honor Bran's memory. And to that aim, I'm to command my offspring to withdraw from the race for the crown. Support Svanrigger instead.
Why do I think you turned her down?
You put it mildly. I showed her the door.
Feeling torn between Hjalmar and Cerys?
You mean do I have a favorite? Nay. They're as different as fire and water. But on Crate blood flows in both.
Think the Council of Jarls will dare to put a woman on the throne?
If you'd asked me some months ago, I'd have laughed in your face. But today I see, and I'm not alone, that Cerys has something as rare on the Isles as a hot summer. Patience. Others act, then think. She's different. She thinks things through, the for, the against. But once she takes action, not a force in the world could stop her.
Between you and me, Hjalmar's not too hot-headed to be king?
Depends on the kind of king you have in mind. Want one who'll send emissaries, move figurines about a map, calculate the most profitable option? And yes, he's too hot-headed. But Skellige wants a different ruler. The kind who'll drown Nilfgaard in blood. Sooner jump into a fire than surrender. And that is Hjalmar.
If you escalate your attacks, you stand to infuriate Emir. Could regret it someday.
In Skellige, we spit on the notion of peace at any cost.
Promised me a reward for helping your children.
And I aim to keep my word. Here. This bauble's been in the family for generations. I give it to you for helping ensure the line endures.
Una spada.
Beautiful craftsmanship. Thanks.
I'm the one.
Oh, que uvas.
Hear that? Damn it! Hjalmar's probably started another row.
That's not Hjalmar. Let's go.
No, ok, let's go. Fammi vedere che cazzo mi ha dato. Madonna. Dove è andato? Mancato. Quanti cazzo sono? Cazzo hanno combinato qua?
Cloth! Give me some cloth! Gotta stop the bleeding! Quick!
Da. Da.
Take my cloak. Hold on, son. He'll pull through. A shark grabbed my leg once. Albion!
He's dead.
Crack! Where'd those bears come from, huh? Answer! Now!
Careful how you speak to my dad.
Stow your blade, pup, or Crack will lose a son too. You insult me, Lugas, and now you threaten my son. I will not stand for this. Dan, come here. Come on! Put you down like a rabid dog.
Calm down. Calm down. Enough blood's been spilled. Someone brought these beasts here to murder our sons and brothers. We cannot restore their lives. But we can. We must avenge them. This burden falls upon the host and his offspring.
Find the guilty on Crete. Find and kill them. Else your clan will be cursed for 100 generations to come.
Anybody see how the bears got in?
Don't matter. I know where to find the guilty already.
Wait! Are you mad? You're gonna kill folk before we've learned what happened.
Learn all you want. Meantime, I'll go wash the shame off our clan.
Hey, the Jarls aren't listening anymore. Stop playing the hero and think for a second.
Our honor's at stake, sis. That can't wait.
Are you listening to me? Someone let those bears in. We must know who, and the answer lies somewhere in this room.
Adesso mi tocca qua.
You're right, Ceres. I'll help you.
Thanks.
Fine. See you when I return with the traitors' heads.
I'll stay here. Someone must see to everything. Summon the healer, hand the fallen over to their families. Wolf, I thank you.
Questo è stato
Ever see anything like that?
No,
un
and I
colpo
hope
di
I never
stato,
will
si
again.
può dire.
Where'd the bears come from? We were all laughing, eating, drinking. Suddenly, a massacre. Torrents of blood on the walls.
What happened before the massacre? Be precise.
Young Lucas bet he could empty a barrel of beer in one go. He climbed on the table, grabbed a pony keg of Cintron wheat, and started chugging. His throat bulged like a blowfish. Face went red, but he kept drinking. Folks started banging their tankards on the table, shouted, "Lugos, Lugos." Then, from the other side of the room, we heard this roar. We turned in unison as if a coxswain had called. They were there. They were already there. Folks closest to the bears didn't even manage to draw their weapons. They were ripped to shreds.
We'll avenge them, I promise. Know who died?
Drogadar, Drakeborn Du, Blue Boy Lugos, Yalborn, Ottrig. Take some time, mention them all. I heard you helped Lugos, as you helped me with the Haim.
But you could name the claimants to the throne who survived in one breath. You, Hjalmar, and Svanrige.
What are you saying?
Nothing, just yet. We've talked enough. Let's look around.
Let me know what you find. I'll speak to the others. Maybe someone saw more than I did.
Adesso devo investigare.
Let it go.
Fang marks, claw marks, broken bones. Hard to say what exactly killed him.
Ah, cosa? Gli orsi, mortacci sua.
Gates were shut.
Look, do we a moment.
Drogadar.
Back around.
Skald's played his last.
Standing by the bench. As the gods do him. Maybe they're punishing us.
For what? You're talking rubbish.
All right. What do we have here? Bear's head, but the tongue's short, like a human's.
Grande Pino.
Mouth smells of honey liqueur. Mead. And something else. Something earthy. Bears like honey, before it's fermented. Strange. Something under the fur. A tattoo? Shape of a bear paw. Old scar. Looks like it was sutured. Half man, half bear. Something like a lycanthrope. No full moon, so something else caused the transformation. Maybe something he ate or drank. Mead. Mead with an earthy aroma. Need to check the horns, tankards, and bowls. Young Lugos. Bears took him by surprise. Didn't have a chance to defend himself. Ottrig. Shit, no more than a kid. All the horns are empty.
Allora, adesso devo controllare I barili.
Bowl at each table. Mead in this one. And only mead. Earthy scent from the bear's maw. Something towards mushrooms. So many wounds. No wonder Hjalborn bled to death.
Trallallero, trallallà, andiamo a scoprire che cazzo è successo. Chi è il traditore? Andiamo a beccare cosa c'è qua.
Here. Mead spiked with some kind of mushroom. And
Sì, hanno fatto un massacro mentre tutti ballavano.
Ceres, come here.
A guard saw what happened. Those weren't bears. They were...
Men who transform into bears.
Uh-huh. Berserkers.
Chi?
Berserkers?
The Skald's name for warriors who change into animals in the midst of battle. Stuff of fairy tales, legends. But it seems to make sense, right?
Mm-hmm. Almost. We were at a feast, not on a battlefield. Think I know what caused them to transform. The mead they drank. Smell this. Mead spiked with blood. And something else. Thinking it could be a mushroom, but I don't recognize the type.
Hjort might help us. Few druids know herbs better.
Can't hurt to try.
Dove devo andare? Di qua. Minchia se corri, ciccia mia, oh. Cazzo, prima eri lentissimo, adesso corri come un coso.
Freyr, our mother, may the sea swallow the traitors. Freyr, our lady.
Mind if I interrupt?
Orso, erano quattro.
Already have? What is it?
Someone spiked one of the mead barrels with blood and something else. An herb or a mushroom. Sarah said
Give me the horn.
Non ce l'ho. Ah!
I know the smell. A mushroom. Mardrome.
Mardrome related in any way to berserkers?
Aye. But only in the tales told to children as they're put to sleep on cold winter nights. Warriors who ate Mardrome were said to transform into beasts when consumed by battle rage. But as I said, it's only...
Only a legend, I know. Still, I find it easier to believe than some story about bears appearing out of nowhere. Mardrome. Never heard of it.
You have another name for it on the continent. Silasaib, I believe.
All right. Peasants eat it to soothe pain.
Udalric tried it too, but only a few times. In larger doses, the mushroom causes visions, nightmares.
Yes, the last thing Udalric needed more of. Thanks for your help.
Blood and Mardrome. The taste of human flesh and a substance that triggers visions. That well could have caused the rage. Maybe even the transformation.
Maybe. Hard to believe someone spiked the mead here in the hall, though, in front of all those witnesses.
You're right. I helped prepare for the feast. I'd have noticed. It might have happened before they brought the drink upstairs. In the cellars, maybe?
Come on, we could find some clues there.
Vai, prima correvi, adesso non vai. Che palle, dove sono le cantine?
We must find the traitors quickly. Elsewise the warriors will take matters into their own hands. Castle's a buzz already.
Think they'd attack Croc openly?
My father or each other. All in the finest Skellige tradition. Haven't had a good civil war in ages. Knew there'd be trouble. It was all too calm.
Funny. Arnvold said the same. For a feast to be any good, mead's gotta flow, but so does blood.
I'd say he got his wish.
Minchia, quanto cazzo è
I really
grosso
hope
sto
Hjalmar's doing
cazzo di
something useful,
castello.
not just looking for a fight.
Relax. Your brother's impetuous, not stupid.
We keep the poison at the cellar's other end down below. Come, I'll show you.
The stench! Is it vodka?
Mahakaman spirit. Someone ruined several barrels of the finest.
Right behind you.
That's a relief. Blood and mushrooms. Think we can find out where this barrel came from? Looks different. What the? Shit.
The spirit! Behind the barrel, but they're too heavy. We'll never move them.
Don't intend to.
Via, via. Dai.
Quick.
We might have been burned alive.
Somebody's damn desperate to bring our investigation to a quick end. Medallion's hum is a secret passage. Place of power, it's gotta be.
When Hjalmar and I were little.
Oh, un altro punto.
Bygone days.
Cos'è quello lì? Axi. Buono. Cazzo è il cavallino? Aspetta, va. Inventario.
When I get my hands on that pyromaniac.
Let's think. They had to use the entrance we used.
Maybe they left some prints behind.
Maybe. When the door slammed shut and the fire broke out, did you hear a bottle shatter too?
No, but I've no Witcher senses at my disposal. You must hear the hair growing on my head.
I try not to eavesdrop. Anyway, entrance is worth checking. Come on.
E apri. Acqua.
Someone walked through the mead.
Dai, corriamo. Se io facessi correre, no, non correre.
Could you ask for clearer prints? Sticky from the mead. Trail breaks off. Need to find another clue nearby. Something else to follow.
What's this?
Piece of cloth.
No, it can't be.
What is it?
Arnvald's tunic. Only he wears this kind.
Sure about that?
Saw him in the main hall with the servants. Let's go. Look, it's him!
Grab a horse, we'll chase him down.
Si porta a cavallo? Sì.
Come on.
Arnvald! Stop, damn it!
Doubt he'll listen.
When I get my hands on him.
You don't stand a chance.
We'll see about that!
Ha! Got him!
Why'd you betray them? Talk or I'll finish what I started.
No on-crate should ever sit on Skellige's throne. I know you better than others do. You're hot-headed, irresponsible. Skellige needs stability, a strong king. Not the kind a band of drunken jarls will choose.
Curious. Never heard you voice that idea, but I do know one who never stops saying it.
It's Bernard Bran, isn't it? You were never a good liar, Arnvald.
What was her motive?
It's obvious. She schemed this up to get rid of the other claimants. Slander our clan in the process. If she succeeded, Svanrige would have been left, the only claimant to Skellige's throne.
We need proof. Your word against Berna's, that's not enough.
Arnvald, help us, and I'll ask my dad to grant you an honourable death. I'll insist.
I have letters from her. Instructions. How to poison the mead. But she never signed them. There's no seal.
Will that be enough?
It'll have to be. We shouldn't delay. Time to gather the Jarls.
Oddio, la donna. Quella di prima.
I've assembled the Jarls in council as you demanded, Ceres on Crate. You claim to know who's behind the slaughter at Caer Trolda. Speak then. The blood of Skellige's sons and daughters. Whose hands does it stain?
Bernard Bran's.
Tizia.
The lass is mad. Do you think anyone will believe you?
You had them serve poison mead to the berserkers.
I beg your pardon. The servants of Caer Trolda are not mine to command. 'Twas your father who called for the feast, who assembled the guests.
There's reason in these words.
Have you any proof to confirm your accusation?
I've better. I've a witness. Arnvald.
Ceres speaks true. Bernard commanded me to poison the maid. When Ceres and the Witcher descended into the cellars.
You betrayed us. The clan that took you in.
Good man. He's a servant to Ancrete, a lackey. He will say what they command him to say. He would lie for them even were he to pay for it with his head.
Werner speaks true. Arnvold has served a care trollder ever since I remember. Loyally, like a dog.
Got one more piece of evidence.
A letter from Berna to Arnvold, instructing him how to spike the mead.
It lacks my signature. It lacks my seal.
But perfume soaked through the parchment. A very strong scent, you know. Still to be sensed.
Is this your proof, lass? Is this what you call evidence of my supposed treason? Don't make me laugh.
Berna's right, Cyrus. 'Tis all precious little proof of her wrongdoing. Alas, your brother Hjalmar also has not presented anything that could clear your family's name. We've but one path left to us. Holger, Lugos, it's time we quit this damn castle. Come, we must decide what punishment Clan Ancrete will face.
You're making a big mistake.
Silence, wanderer.
Wait! Mother, you bade me to leave the hall before the feast. Why?
Son, not now.
Why did you do it? How did you know? How?
You stand silent.
You gave Ceres no credence. Gave the Witcher no credence. But you must give credence to a son who accuses his own mother. The massacre was her doing. She shamed herself, me, the family, the clan.
Svanrige, I did it for you. Only for you.
You admit to this deed. As the eldest of the Jarls, I cleanse the name of Clan Ancrete, and you, Berna Bran, I sentence to death. You will be chained to a rock to perish of hunger and thirst, and seafowl will peck apart your remains.
No. Non si è buttata.
When I had a lust for power, I knew this. But so strong as to commit such a crime.
What about Svanrige? What's his fate?
He'd lose his home, his name, his honor. He'll choose exile. Or death. But enough. Whatever comes, we must endure. I thank you, Geralt. Again.
No need. Again.
I'll not take any more of this modesty. This is a land of heroes. Let this remind you of that. And now, I must ride for Gedinath, for the Jarl's Council. Time to pick a king.
What do you think? Who'll get the nod?
Come with me, see for yourself. All may listen to our deliberations.
I do have a horse in the race. Can't refuse, to be honest.
As I thought. Well, let's go.
Bella lunga come missioncina, però.
We're just in time.
They've already started.
Weren't long ago, we gave King Bran back to the sea. Today, our mourning ends. Today, by the grace of the gods and the clans, a new ruler takes the crown. Let us swear her fealty.
Ah, se fosse andato col lato avrebbe preso il fratello, invece sono stato con lei, l'ho aiutata.
I know some would see another in my place. I thank those who stood at my side. Here, beneath the sacred oak, I pledge to be a good queen to the ones and the others. I want peace and prosperity to reign in Skellige. And I count on you to help me fulfill that dream.
Ceres! 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 Ceres!
Quello è incazzato. Ah.
Heard you calling.
Aye, because I was. I thank Mother Nature she didn't skimp on my voice, as she did with some others I know. See, one of us, a gill, went mute all of a sudden. No spell or potion helps him. But it is said strong emotions and experiences can restore speech. So I thought perhaps you might. I'll pay you, of course. Give you an excellent Gwent card.
Suppose I could try, but I wouldn't even know where to start. You want me to scare him?
Aye, good, good. That should do it. Scare, irritate, whatever you wish, provided you do him no harm. You can usually find a gill near the hallowed oak. The man is probably praying in his heart for a cure.
Maybe he'll say something if I put out his fire.
Cazzo dovrei mettere, scusa?
Are you the silent druid? Oh yeah. Dumb question. When do you lose your voice? Can you show me? Hold up some fingers? Ah, charming man. They ever try to cure you some other way? Give you potions or herbs? Not just mute. Seems he's deaf, too. Doesn't look like we'll figure much out talking. So long. Talking won't get me anywhere.
Allora, in teoria, in alchimia, intanto guardiamo. Potenza, oh, schiva è violenta. Livello 13, meno 42, una spada di merda, Dio buono. Vale un casino però. Alchimia, guardiamo. Ingredienti mancanti. Sono bombe. Fungo del diavolo. Lascia nome velenoso, no. Frammenti argento. Ah. E sono tutte bombe, stelle lanzate, fiamme nemici, vento del nord, congeli i nemici. Decotti non credo. Bufera di neve. Filtro di petri, aumenta l'intensità dei segni, foresta, accelera l'agenzia di punti adrenalini, gatto, questo è miele bianco, orca assassino, aumenta il gelo dell'ossigeno, rondine migliorata, vabbè questa qui la rondine e basta. Mutageno blu, adesso quanti ne ho? Via, quanto creiamo questo? Maggiore. Unguento migliorato, unguento antibestie, unguento anticostrutti, unguento anti-ibridi, insetti, maledetti, anti-orchi, anti-spettri, apri in combattimento, no. Ma non posso creare un cazzo, che cazzo ci metto qua? Eh, 21, che ho visto il mio livello. Allora, no, ma qui sono creazioni, questa roba qua. Cazzo, che livello 29, ragazzi. Qui ci sono le varie armature. Enorme sto gioco, veramente enorme, caccia al tesoro, i contratti, varie missioni, madonna quanta roba da leggere, e basta. Ok. Che Cirilla non ne frega niente, Vigina, va bene. Personaggio, quanti ne ho di punti? 3. È ora di mettere dei punti. Allora, ah sì, mi ho sbloccato anche uno. Andrei col fuoco. No, aspetta un attimo. Qua nei poteri, qui cosa ho? Questo non posso mettere. Selezione slam, gestione della lava, se rigore la tua insulina permette di utilizzare il seno consumando punti di adrenalina. No. Qua. Questo, ok, e questo qua lo metto che va, ok, questo cos'è? Maggiore, no? Mutagine maggiore, mutagine verde, ma è maggiore o no? Capisco. Mutagine verde, secondo me no. Mutagine rossa è normale, adesso io questo qui lo vorrei cambiare, maggiore, yes, qua lo metto, di rosso non ce l'ho, vitalità 4,50, bene bene, sì perché dovrei metterne un terzo e mi darebbe di più, ero a 300, 150, andrei a 600 che non è male. Però per ora sto così, poi dopo guardo quando livello di prendere un altro verde, furore o questo qua per gli unguenti. Io adesso vorrei capire solo figata. Bella. Sì, quello normale. Sì, però come faccio a fargli paura?
Tin pots. Stand to make a lot of noise. Maybe give him a smack once he's asleep.
Quindi aspettare che si addormenti. Qui
Hornet's nest. Known to have therapeutic uses. In shock therapy, for instance.
Che non si devo fare? Di altro non vedo niente. Guardiamo se c'è qualcos'altro qui intorno. No, sono questi qua. Ah, quello è tornato a dormire o ancora lì a pregare? Che palle! Cosa si può fare con questo? No. Forse devo usare ghiaccio. Sì, ma il fuoco come lo metto? Cristo santo, non dorme mai questo. Guardiamo, alchimia ancora, tipo... Forse c'ho io qualcosa qua nell'inventario. Posso usare l'alcol, forse? Forse bevande, se gli tiro una boccia di vodka o vino che sia. Paraocchi, questo è 60, 40, cazzo buono. 35 di vigore, 35, l'altro mi dà 55, buono, questo qui cos'è che mi dà? 50, qui mi dà 55. 35, 25, cazzo buono questo, cos'è questa qua? Sella da corsa perfetta, ok. Vado a dormire.
1
sto provando. E qui dovrei mettere una sostanza dentro. Cioè non so cosa fare con questo. Oh.
Doesn't.
Due, sì. Va a dormire, stronzo. Madonna quanto fa perdo tempo sta missione di merda. Non va più a dormire sto rompiballe, dai che è mezzanotte e mezza. Coglione. È ora di andare a dormire. Druido taciturno. Più a dormire. Palle, non voglio parlare con lui. Oh, grande, dimmi che va a dormire. Sì, va a dormire.
years. 3 years! Not a word, not a peep! Until today, you made me break my vow. Happy?
Oh, sorry. Someone tricked me, I thought.
Boo-hoo-hoo! My deepest sympathies! Now get out of my sight, you imbecile!
Andiamo a pestare il druido.
Heard him screaming, clear over here. Grand work, Witcher. Your reward as promised.
How about that? Beard down to his waist and a toddler's sense of humor. Good luck to you.
Ok. Posso andare finalmente a fare questa storia. E qui c'è anche dove posso recallare. Sei qua la pietra. Oh, mamma mia, che incubo. Mamma mia, quanti posti ci sono lì. Andiamo qua. Ma io ho preso anche dei materiali che erano del barone. Il barone è qua. Rovine bruciate. Vabbè.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
No, chiamami i cavalli, dov'è? Ah, figurati se era vicino, no, dall'altra parte, guarda anche quanto lontano. Oh, è fermate.
Go, go.
Non troppi. Brutto idiota di cavalli, adesso puoi anche cavalcare.
You, white one. Yeah.
Give me the nails and clean the shit out.
Ma intanto voglio parlare con questo.
How may I assist you?
Went to Undvik a while ago. Found these.
Well, goose kick me. These look like the real thing.
Because they are. Look at the markings. Authentic. How did you get them?
Wasn't easy, so I'm hoping for a good price on that armor of mine.
Harman ep Grönekan, Lieutenant General of the 2nd Mounted Army. Welcome to our humble establishment. A true honor to host one of such renown. I've heard the General's a connoisseur and collector of armor. This is true, and they call you a master of the craft. All too kind, sir, truly. I mean,
I need a suit of armor, heavy, able to withstand piercing projectiles.
Piercing projectiles? Oh, bolts, you mean? That ain't easy. Needs a special alloy, tempering.
The new tools. We can do it. Stoke the fire, I'll ready the rest.
Bold, your worker. You allow her much. You know how it is, General. Good help's hard to come by. We should go outside. There's business to discuss.
Mia roba.
It's always the same. I've had enough.
Enough?
They treat me like I'm nobody. The menial labour. Truth is, the Nilfgaardian, the one Fergus is kissing up to, I'll have to craft his armour. Yours too, for that matter.
So what's Fergus do?
Horseshoes, nails, not much else he can do, seeing as he cocks up simple bungs. But in the end, they call him Master. No one'd ever think I could be a skilled armourer, a human and a woman to boot. A dwarven blacksmith, that's another story.
Ah, lei è il mastro fabbro? Non vedi?
If that's the case, stand your ground. Don't let him treat you like this.
I won't. Not anymore. He can craft the Nilfgaardian's armour himself. I'll make another suit, and we'll see which one's better. I need but one thing I can't get on my own. Would you help me?
Sì, t'aiuto.
Depends what it is.
To finish the armour, I'll need to harden it, quench it in a bath. Oil's what we usually use, but I want to use acid.
Kicky-Moors and Archgriffins spit acid.
Archgriffins? Draconic griffins, you mean? Baron's men came by a few days back, said they'd seen one north of Crow's Perch. It had killed some folk out there.
Bound to be a notice posted for the Griffin anyway. Could kill two beasts with one stone. Fine, I'll see what I can do.
Bring me the acid and I'll prove I'm better than Fergus. And I'll craft armour for you, lots of it. The kind no other armourer can.
Ok, dov'è? Infatti qui mi hanno dato di questo, guarda. Ah, sono nuove queste. No. nei contratti, contratto, fratello scomparso, grifone, ok. Dove devo andare giù? Vieni qua cavallo. Cazzo, ma te ti sei messo lì a bere, a mangiare, a mortacci tua.
Got eyes like a cat. Catch
grifone, ucciderlo.
Very white is good.
Qui vicino. Ma perché si ferma sto cavallo rimbecillito? Sì, vai tranquillo Pino. No, poi immagino che stai guardando anche la live del pollo. Ciao Cicci. Metti via la spada, la vero, non c'è più un cazzo. Allora, ci ricoccogliamo. Sbagliato. No, qua allora. Sbagliato io. Esatto. Meditazione non me lo fa fare, scusa. No, no, non lo fa fare? Che palle. Non me lo può fare, vabbè. Salviamo, va. Non si può neanche salvare la partita. No, finta. Forse perché sono vicino al punto.
A hand. That's it. Archgriffins had a veritable feast.
Andiamo a vedere dove sto cazzo di F. Proviamo ancora. Oh, adesso sì, non lo può fare. Vai a cagare. Ho fatto degli screenshot. Ok dai, andiamo a vedere dov'è questo grifone da strapazzo. Perché mi dice che devo controllare ancora della roba se ho già trovato tutto? È solo qua le tracce. Devo trovarlo, sì, vabbè, ma così l'ho già guardato.
A hand, that's it. Archgriffins had a veritable feast.
Vabbè dai, andiamo avanti.
Archgriffin feather. Must have lost it when taking off. Hopefully its nest is nearby.
Anch'io, non c'ho molta voglia di... So che adesso ho perso le tracce, devo andare qui intorno perché ho volato. Ha spiccato il volo. Mi prendi per il culo. Ok. Boh, l'arcigrifone ha fatto una brutta fine. Come volevasi dimostrare, è andato giù abbastanza bene. Anche se era di livello 26. Sì, sì, poi la leggo.
There against the dark, stormy sky, death, the severe master, will invite you to dance.
Dai, che ci siamo. Ecco il ponte. Ponte maledetto poi. Sto cavallo è inutile. Ecco, per fermarsi. Aspetta mia questa volta, non il cavallo.
Give me the coin, tile. Scabies.
This drink was nearly nuts.
What the?
Che cazzo devo parlare?
Oh,
what is it, Grey Boy?
Questo qua? Ok, no, mi dice giù.
What the? If only me man weren't forever getting tossed at the tavern.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile.
Heard you had a griffin problem.
Aye. Killed some villagers north of Crow's Perch. Folk came complaining into the Baron. He finally wearied of all the lamenting, offered a reward for the beast's head.
Good thing, too. I could use some crowns.
Well, folks say all kinds of shite about you lot. But gotta give a witcher his due. Here. Fair pay for a fair day's work.
Ok.
You're back? So? Got the acid?
Mm-hmm. Use it carefully. It's about as caustic as things come.
I know. It's burned many a man where I come from. Armour's ready. Now for the last touch. We'll soon see who's better, Fergus or me. Geralt, it's done.
Looks very professional.
Welcome, General. Armour's all ready. Came out splendid, if I do say so myself.
Rather coarse. I trust the appearance does not reflect the quality.
General, I've also made a suit, if you please.
What is the meaning of this?
General Joanna's the master artisan, not Fergus. She crafted this armor to prove it.
For God's sake, Joanna, what do you think you're doing?
Temeria remains a wild land, it seems. Insubordination of this kind is not something we Nilfgaardians allow.
If I may, General, I am Fergus's subordinate in appearance alone. It's what we agreed, as few would ever believe a woman to be a better armourer than a dwarf.
You are right. I, for one, do not think it possible. But you are confident in your abilities. Let us put them to the test. Not on dummies, in live combat.
Oh, quite a crowd.
You there, put on this armor.
I'm just here to show me yours.
Mine is not a request.
General, I crafted this armour for a man. It can't fit me properly.
Then find another to wear it.
Geralt, will you help?
Ancora.
I want to know more about the test.
I ordered armor that would stop bolts. How do you think I intend to test it?
Geralt, you've nothing to worry about. This armor will easily withstand a bolt. Acid hardened. They need a ballista to pierce it. Help me, please.
Fine. Hope I won't regret this.
Don your armor, both. I will await outside.
You won't be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your arse.
No.
Can this be the witchman, the freak of nature? The more interesting thing.
Gonna live?
Aye. But this armor's rubbish.
Stand. I wish to see the armor.
Not even a dent.
I am not easily impressed, but I must admit you have succeeded, my dear. Where to, dwarf? You must hear this. The forge is now Miss Joanna's. She will also assume all Nilfgaardian army requisitions. Is that clear?
Aye, as day.
Your pay for the armor. I will send a man to collect it.
I'll be going too, methinks. Just get my things.
Oh.
Wait. We needn't part ways, Fergus. You've been a good helper. We could go on that way. But without the lie.
We did make quite the pair.
Well then, go stoke the fire. We've got a customer. He needs armour fit for a witcher. You weren't certain the armour would protect you. Admit it.
Master craftsmanship's something I trust in, something I strive for myself. Wouldn't have asked for legendary tools from Undvik and Archgriffin Acid if you didn't know what you were doing.
Thank you for trusting me. Give us a few days and your armour will be ready. Come on, let me help you get out of that.
Ok, questo qui era il fabbro mastro. Oh, un'altra missione. Ah, sì, sì, vabbè. Aspetta un giorno. Oh, vabbè, io lo faccio anche così. Ah, dai. No, vabbè, faccio prima far così, guarda. Din, 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 din. Ecco fatto. Ok, è passato un giorno. Ho dormito per un giorno intero.
Geralt, good of you to come by. What can I do for you?
My armor coming along all right?
Almost there, but I need a little more time. I'd rather not deliver something unfinished, or worse yet, botched.
Right, got it. See you.
Aspettare ancora un'oretta, vai. Facciamo... ah no, alto. Facciamo così. Così mi recupero vita. E poi si va con l'armatura nuova. Guardiamo un po' com'è. Ok. Perfetto. Porta una pioggia. Ah, caso.
Geralt, good of you to come by.
La mia armatura.
My armor coming along all right?
Almost there, but I need a little more time. I'd rather not.
Che palle,
Right.
vabbè. Vado a fare la missione.
Rain.
Need to talk to you.
About?
Uma, gonna take him with me.
Believe you meant to say you've come to ask my permission to take him. I am in charge now, so...
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you. You can try to stop me. But then I'll bring your enlightened reign to an end. An abrupt and premature end.
Think you got me shaking in my boots?
You sure as hell should be.
Fine. Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up. Bugger's been eating from the feed bags. And a pleasant journey to you both.
Thank you kindly.
Perfetto. Allora, dov'è che si esce di qua di qua? Davvero. No, dove vai? Dove vai?
I'm taking Uma.
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back though, won't you? Be awful dull without him.
Find something else to laugh at. I don't know. Catch some frogs and shove straws up their asses.
Huh? That one of your Witcher games?
Witcher version's different. Don't make me show you. Open the door. Now. Hey, little guy. This here's Roach. She'll take us to Kaer Morhen. Well, come on.
Non voglio andare a Caramone. Voglio prendere l'armatura. Mettilo sul cavallo e basta.
What the? Quit playing around. Let's go.
Ah.
Looks like we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts. What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you.
Then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
Sure about that?
Don't even try.
Fine. Lead the way.
Questo non è l'albero dell'impiccato? Torniamo dall'imperatore rompicoglioni.
And the Third Army will sweep in from the west to take Banglin.
If I may, Your Imperial Majesty, our spies report that the garrison at Banglin consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
Bribery, then.
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
And we stand to lose less time. Very well. Give the orders. Then set sail.
As you wish. At once.
Your Imperial Majesty, Yennefer.
I did not have you brought here for an exchange of courtesies. Report.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Ciri, well, this man is the key to finding her.
I gave you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers. Yet in my daughter's stead, you bring me this monstrosity?
Perché sei bello te.
I hope you have more to say. For your sake.
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at any moment can...
It's a difficult task, I know this. What of it? Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens of thousands, while at home the trade corporations and nobles seek to depose me. You cannot expect me to pity you the difficulty of your task.
I pursued those leads you gave me. Ciri first reappeared in Skellige with a mage, an elf. Yen knows more.
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there. They were forced to flee to Velen,
where they were separated. Ciri spent some time with a local warlord, a self-styled baron who...
Yes, I know my vassals.
Who helped her get to Novigrad, where Ciri crossed some of the city's underworld bosses. She had to flee, went back to Skellige, ran into her elf companion there.
and into the Wild Hunt, again. Ciri and the elf fled, out to sea this time. Their boat returned to shore the next day, with only him on board.
The information appears of little use, though at least it seems you kept busy.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse. Someone hides inside it.
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries, but to lift it I would need to know the words used to cast it, and that...
Vafael Elen, Kedmil Fali. Gladiv Dorn Eptened Bandro Ithne Iacus. Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him about it.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennefer, my question stands.
Yes. I believe I can. But I must...
The details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have. I give you half the promised reward. You will receive the other when you bring me Ciri.
Ma io ho detto che non volevi i suoi soldi, vabbè.
Wouldn't count on that happening.
That was no request, it was an order, Geralt. And I advise you well. Do not disobey me. This audience is over. Till the next.
Beh, 2000. Non male. Io però voglio l'armatura, Passaggio segreto, sta a vedere.
So, how do we lift Uma's curse?
We must take him to Kaer Morhen. Oh, and Geralt, forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so...
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did like teleporting.
Take care of yourself.
Wait. Here. Probably better if you keep it.
Of course. I'm off.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Kaer Morhen. Yeehaw! Ottimo. Mazza, una settimana dopo di viaggio? Che cazzo.
Hello there, Roach. It's all right.
Forktails this close to the fortress? Someone's been slacking off.
Well.
Look who the wind blew in. Been away quite a while.
Too long.
And your journey, how was it?
Calm, if you don't count the forktail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little restless.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears, nostrils, a hair lip. And is this... Now, calm down. Yennefer was right on one count. Thing sure isn't pretty.
Don't look all that nice yourself. How'd
Cambio
you
le
get so
batterie
dirty?
della sigaretta elettronica ricevuto.
This. I was mixing some lime for the mortar. Need to patch up the walls before they crumble.
A lot of work for one person. Lambert and Eskel not willing to help? Don't see the sense in it?
No. Yennefer found more important things for them to do.
Eccomi qua.
Yen's here already?
And how?
Huh. You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a... well, how do I put this? Emancipated, strong-willed woman. But do manners count for nothing? She teleports in, not even a nice to see you, jumps right into a we've a curse to lift, there's this to do and that. So Eskel and Lambert get going. And she went to the guest room to rearrange things. Through the bed, off the balcony.
Shame. That was a good bed.
Said the same myself. Solid oak frame, down mattress. Triss always said she... Ah, now I see.
It's either that, or Yen really hates oak furniture. So where is everyone?
Eskel's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation in the bud. And since Yennefer needs to distill some ingredients from their organs, well, like they say, 2 birds, 1 stone. Lambert's still in the keep, preparing to venture into the mountains to enrich the phylactery with elemental power.
And Yen?
Assembling a megascope. Wanted my help running around with some chirping contraption, searching for something. But I'm too old for that nonsense.
I should let her know I'm here.
If you say so, but don't go thinking she'll throw her arms around your neck.
Quindi niente trombate, peccato. Che cazzo c'è? Chiuso, non posso entrare, cazzo. Amber sì, non ti trovo spedito a cacciare i colori. Ah, ok, qui è per cacciare. Beh, andiamo a aiutare Yen. Cazzo, è enorme anche questo castello. Ma cosa c'ho dentro la cassa a proposito? C'ho sta spada e questa balestra qua che è livello 14, che cazzo non era male. Ah no, qui quello che c'ho io, c'ho queste spade qua io qui dentro. Potrei sbattere via tutte che farei prima, compreso i vestiti. Questa roba mia, dammi la roba. No. Dai.
Leaking again, damn it!
Kit di riparazione, ottimo. Ah, dove è Yen? Scusa, dov'è la porta qua? Ma che cieca. Ah, è scusa, una stanza da letto, ok. Perché non corre?
God damn it! You piece of shit! Damned crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood for jests.
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything, when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid, the other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
All right, I'll talk to them. Anything else?
Yes. There's one other trifling matter. As you saw, my megascope's acting up, in rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
All right. How do I find the source?
Use this Potestaquisator.
Poteste che?
Potestaquisator? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are. Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for? Ah, one more thing. Thank you, Geralt.
Prende anche per il culo. Ok. Disturbo, sì, questa qua. Allora, intanto guardiamo se ce l'abbiamo già. Sì, ce l'abbiamo già. Cioè, mi manca una caccola per fare il 23. Disturbo, aspetta un attimo. Solo birra. Apri sta cazzo di porta di qua. Allora, io devo usare quel catorcio qua. No.
Nothing here. Oh, got a signal. Signal's growing stronger. Can't be far now.
Jennifer found a volunteer to walk around with that chirping stick after all.
Mounted witchering just never took off.
Eh?
Mounted witchering just never took off. Ah, there you are. Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope.
Uma.
Thought so.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
Nothing here.
Devo riferire a Yennefer due palle. Tocca di fare tutte quelle scale lì, mortacci su.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
Good.
You know, Lambert's not exactly an expert on megascopes, so...
Please. Lambert is mean, not stupid. But no matter. More importantly, I shall finally be able to contact Ida.
The Ida? Elven sage? What do you want from her?
Stay and you'll learn for yourself.
Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kedmil Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade?
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elaine, Kedmil Foli, Gledev Dawn Ebtenid, Bondro Isne Iacus.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends, of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse, but I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Ensevern. Vafel.
That does not conclude our conversation.
Let me guess. You want something in return.
If I may, Gwynblade, I'd like to request. Stop guessing. Just listen. The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it. But do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade. For you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
Qui che succede? Ci possono essere due finali, quello cattivo e quello buono. io sono quello che determinerà l'esito di tutto questo, sì.
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
You can start by apologizing for acting like a bore, despite my asking you not to.
I'm sorry. It's just when Ida started in with that patronizing tone.
You decided to prove she was completely justified to adopt that attitude. Well done, Geralt. Bravo. Oh, enough. Finish whatever it was you and the boys were planning to do. Then we'll begin.
Allora, andiamo a vedere... No, era K? Sì, K. Non ho aperto niente. Palle. Al 26, mortacci loro. C'ho un punto. Cazzo li metto. Allora... Ciao Mauro, tutto bene? Sto per chiudere la live qua. Ah, prendo questa e la applico. Com'è andata? 600 di vitalità, ottimo. Ah, ma adesso lo chiudo anch'io. Qui invece cosa fanno? Concentrazione. I punti di aumentano il danno delle armi, intensità di segno. Vabbè, così non è male. Ah, ti hanno aiutato ancora? Vabbè, dai. Ah, domani me la guardo, vai tranquillo. Ah, niente. Adesso... chiudo anch'io. Buono. Molto buono. Ma per me quello lì non è un Resident Evil, mi sembra più un Silent Hill o roba del genere, Mauro. Di Resident Evil quello c'è poco. Sì, carino anche graficamente, però di Resident Evil non c'è niente. È complesso, bisognerebbe seguirlo dall'inizio, guardandolo così a casaccio non ha senso. Adesso ho appena fatto il livello 23, però ne ho fatte di roba, ma credo di essere verso la fine comunque del gioco. Quindi, vabbè, comunque io salvo qua, non so quante pozioni abbia, fammi vedere. Fammi vedere. In teoria dovrei essere pieno di vita. Vabbè sì, perché ho anche fatto il coso, però vorrei sapere. Sì, 3 rondini, ok. Ottimo, quindi io ho salvato, risalvo per essere sicuro. E niente. Ci vediamo alla prossima live. Ringrazio tutti quanti, Pollo, Pino e chi si è collegato per anche stasera. È da 1:30 che si gioca. Sì, però ti dico alcune cose dopo su Anthem, Mauro, che mi hanno lasciato un po' così. Comunque vediamo. Va bene, io vi saluto, grazie per essere stati qua, ciao a tutti e a domani per la prossima avventura con The Witcher Wild Hunt. Ciao!